I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA Review. Today is July 12th, Friday, 2024. Hope you had a good day and a good week here. So, like I fucking told y'all, look, 2 days ago, pushing up, retracing back, and push for the buy. All right. Then yesterday, this is yesterday's video I'm showing you. So this was 2 days ago, and this was yesterday's video. I said we would probably attack those two lows right there, and they did that at 8:30. They did it at the news, and then we shot up and we reached this level, and we sold off hard in the later of the PM session. So, man, I can't get. Do I sound like am I a scammer? Is this hindsight? Did I not say it? So have the vision of what to expect in price. Obviously, historical data does help, but at the same speaking, understanding what the algorithm is looking for. And as you can see here, we hunt those lows right there at 8:30. I'll transfer to the 15-minute chart. You can see we do sweep right at 8:30. I'm going to transfer to this. Now, this was a little challenging for the sense that there was two options. Either it was going to dip back into the wick that it created, or it was not, right? And we're just going to be higher highs and higher lows, which I'm going to say this publicly. This should be illegal. The way they shoot these wicks down at 8:30, wipe people out, and then literally come right back and lock the price right here, that shit should be illegal. They should at least come down to 50% of that price delivery from the 8:30 candle open to the close. They should at least by law come by 50%, because that shit is fucking bogus. I don't care what anybody says, bro. And that's to show you that this is not buyers and sellers literally doing that. How convenient, right? So anyways, that being said, so here I'm looking for what? I'm looking for support, higher highs and higher lows. At the 9:30 open here, I'm not involved in any of this. Again, yesterday I said I like to be ready at 8:30 on Thursdays and Fridays, but I would generally not like to, right? So if I could choose to, I would not. In some instances, I do, depending on where the price is. But with a situation like this, it's no big deal. I mean, we know that they're going to be hunting liquidity. Those two lows just gave it away. How did I mention it yesterday, right? So anyways, real quick, as you see here, we don't come in here. So I knew that was a possibility. So I have to play the higher high, higher low order flow game. So we had a high here, which we sweep. These highs, all these highs, you can see all these highs right here, all these highs right here, these highs right here. See that high, that high, that high, that high, right? And we sweep it right there here at the 850. All right, price retraces. Then we make a new high right there. Then we retrace. Doesn't break that low. Okay, cool. So 930 did that. 930 pushed up. Then retraced back, doesn't break that low. We've already hit the midnight open right here. And if it hit again, that was fine. But at the same time, I knew that this was a higher low right here. So from this higher low, it was higher low than that. Obviously, very simple logic. I'm not giving you anything difficult here. Just very simple logic, right? So higher high, higher low, and then boom, I get in the trade. So here you can see, so it's not hindsight. So if I'm telling you that we're going to sweep here and we're going to end up here, how does that look like? Where do I get involved? There's no way I could be photoshopping this. There's no way that I could be lying to you people, right? Like, I'm literally showing you how I got in the literal bias that I've mentioned days before, right? So you want to picture, how does that look like? In this scenario, take a look. So very small opening range, obviously. So very close to the settlement of yesterday. And you can see here, this candle right here pushes down about 50% of that wick right there, right? And then the momentum starts shooting up. So now I would love to have gotten there, but I wanted to see momentum and strength to the top side. So as soon as the candle starts coming back to the open and crossing it, I would like to get filled, but by the time I execute, I get filled here. But I see it moving up a little bit higher. Boom! I'm pushing the button. I'm fucking in, right? And plus, here's an inversion imbalance right there. I'm hoping to close above it anyway. But all that for me, I don't need that as a model. I don't need that as confirmation, which you should. But for me, I don't need that. I'm looking for a new higher high. And that's the way I trade. I was taught by retail originally, right? So momentum is a really helpful thing if you know how to use it. But anyways, so what am I pushing? I'm pushing this price to where? Well, if you look to the left here, I know I've already got the standard deviation set. So what I did is I measured the low of 830 to the high right here. So the last down move, pretty much, right? So and you could have done it at the candle, but I put it to this high right here. See that? So this level here, projection 1, and then 2 to 2.5. Now I know we're going to 2.5, 2 to 2.5. I know that, right? But I can't be holding that long, me personally. So it's Friday, and there's either two things are happening on Friday for me. Either I'm going to the barber, either I'm doing the barbering thing early if I'm going out, or I don't go to the barber and I don't really have shit to do, and I'm trading the whole day or the PM session, but it's Friday and I'd rather not to. But today I got to go to the barber situation, right? That being said, I came back and I saw this fucking pullback that's crazy, which I'll get to in a second. But I'm picturing this up here, but I'm holding it to the 50% of the actual imbalance. Why? Because I don't know if it's going to push through. I do know it's going to push through, but I don't know at the same time, right? So I need to be responsible and take this profit. So 50%. And we got news coming at 10 o'clock. So it's 9:52. You see that? So taking that profit out, I would hate for it to sweep me or something or whatever the case and then get in here. I don't know. But let me see what 10 o'clock does. So that being said, now, man, yes, I'm a monster. Yes, I'm feeling myself a little bit. But here, when I get out right here, then the price pushes up. Right? Price pushes up and now 10 o'clock starts. That's just this candle right here. This is 10 o'clock. Look at 10 o'clock. Look at how it has no wick to that. All right. So that's a signature in price where price will eventually come back. If accumulation, manipulation, and distribution per candle, and in this case on the daily, you can see the accumulation, right? Sideways. Manipulation pushed down with the 830 and the distribution is up. So you want to measure this last down move as a projection up to gain on the actual distribution of the day, right? So the same thing works with a 4-hour and a 1 hour and a 5 minute. They're all fractal. So for the reason why I'm saying this is because this candle, this 10 o'clock candle, this is the new start of the 4 hour. So what happened? No body. So I'm expecting when it opened and shot up, I'm expecting it to retrace back as for the wick of the 4-hour candle and then shoot up. Just like this daily profile that I'm just showing you with the accumulation here at the open and then the manipulation and distribution. So the wick of the daily candle, right? Same thing goes for the 4-hour, right? So in this scenario here, price pushes up, retraces, stops right there. I'm like, okay, we got a 5-minute imbalance right here. This is a 1 minute chart, but this is a 5-minute imbalance right here. Okay. And, what we do, we then push up here. Now I'm like, okay, here comes a speaker. So a point of origin, which is the 10 o'clock price, and then up, down, and then they create a speaker. And then look how they come up close to the the open of the week. Look at how they come right to it and they drag it back down, right? So, I'm not a fool. I know what they're doing, right? I knew they were going to do that actually. And then the price retraces back. Now it jumps back into the 5-minute candle, imbalance. And sure enough, boom, the price, same story. The price wicks, shoots up. I could have pushed enter there, right? But I want to see strength to the top side because I don't want it to be a fake out and come back down. So that candle closes and boom, as soon as this next one opens, I'm in it. I get filled right there. So there's the push. Look at the push here and look at this. Retraces back into that imbalance. You also have these 3 down candles. I don't have it marked, but these 3 down candles. All right, that's down move. This demand blocks right there, all 3 of them. And we tap right in. All right, I'm already in it though. Okay. And then pushes off. Where am I going? Obviously, I'm breaking here. I'm going above, and look to the left here. Now, this is where I make a good decision, because here I'm targeting these blue lines here. This first level here. This is not 100 points from the low. This is now 200 points. I'm not even going to count the 100 points because I know it's going to be a bigger day. So I don't even look at that. So this is 100 points right here. And then this is 200 points. I'm sorry, this is 300 points. This blue line right here. And then look to the left here. You see that we have that high right there. So right now when we're going through a buy model, which is, this is the higher high, this is the higher low, and we're making a new higher high. On this side of the curve, I'm looking to, people are mitigating their prices. So for example, that's why you got this big rejection right here before it reached the open, because if you take a look, you see this level right here. If I drag it out, you see that? You see how we hit this candle, this blue candle up here? You see how we tap that, and then we dip down, because now prices have been mitigated. So anybody who's buying here, this is buyer's remorse. So the price comes up, and now they have an opportunity to get short if they want to. All right. So and so that's what explaining the retracement here. So go back test that and look at other price action. But on the way up, you want to look at up candles. The algorithm is offsetting their pricing of. So here you'll see that we push up, and I'm targeting the high of that blue candle, because at this point, that's liquidity, nice liquidity. And again, I don't need to be right here for this 2 and this 2.5 standard deviation, which I know we're going, but you know, I'm getting to London close, and I wanted to be done early, so I take the profit out right here. Take a look here. Guess what happens next? So as you see, I'm getting out, and I'm taking this little scalp. I'm taking this little scalp not only to show you that I'm out of the trade, but just to show you that we have now reached that. We have took out that high, and I expect a reaction from there. That's all I'm trying to say. So nice little move, and I'm done for today, man. My little scalp right there, the little scalp of money. But and that's the day for me. So take a look. Let's go back to it real quick. You can see what they did. Look at this motherfucker. So I just showed you up here. So remember, we were dangling below the 2.5. The 2 standard deviation. So I took it out right here. Look what they did. They never reached that level, that 2 standard. They never reached it. You see that right there? They never reached it. So if I come back to the 1 minute, you see we're just speakering out, up down, right? And then beautiful sell right there, came all the way down. Now this is pretty much like wiping out liquidity here. But you can see here that this imbalance was wide open. So that was a nice target. That was the one I drew out in the whatever, but I wasn't waiting for it. I was done. But what did the price do? It came underneath it, right through it, strong to the open, retraced back. Look at the fucking bodies, dude. Look at and they use that as resistance. So when you look for price to retrace back, you want to look on the left side of the chart what's going to be used as resistance. Anyway, you get one more leg down, and look, you can see that this is a big eyesore. This imbalance right here, this 1032 candle, right? So you can see how we come right to it. Now we do respect that imbalance. Now, if you look at the first candle that initiates the imbalance, which is the 1031, we don't break that low of it, right? So take a look to the right. You see how it's the same level. So that's how you know that we're still bullish in a sense, right? Because the algorithm is literally precise on not breaking that level. So beautiful, right? And then what do you see here? Look at this 1212, big bullish engulfing candle above, next to the 1211. See that? See the 1211? So we're engulfing. This is a nice sign that we're going up. What does it do? It retraces back into that down candle. Beautiful. And take a look. Take a look. My favorite fucking thing to see. A bullish divergence right here. Oh my God, this was a beautiful buy right here. And now you know how to catch this. So, and this is what you look for. I was done, but man, let me tell you, this would have been gorgeous. And where would I have took this if I bought? You can see the order flow, man. You can see the order flow. Just pay attention to the order flow. Where did we go? We went right to 2.5. Look at that. Right to where we fucking said we were from the beginning of the day. I knew we were gonna go, and I just left it alone, man. But you see here, once we got up here, boom, shoots down. Big 3 candles, all imbalances. This is your classic support resistance. All right, take a look there. You see that? You see that low right there that we created on at 150. All right, take a look. You see we blow through it and we come right back. So that's an inversion imbalance on the 147 candle. So that inversion imbalance holds price. Look at the bodies. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So when you're asking me, how did you know to pick that? Well, I look to the left of the chart and I'm like, well, where are the imbalances? The bullish imbalances, and we broke through. Now we could use it as support, as resistance. On top of that, what's to the left? I have this imbalance that I'm sitting in, which is the 158. And then I have that low right there that we broke. If you look at the low, it's the same level. See that low right there, and that high. See that? And I'm assuming if you put a fib there, it'll be above 50%. Let's take a look there. Yep, above 50%, 50%, and I'm pretty sure that is a 61. Man, come on, man. Can't make that shit up, bro. And then, and where are we going with this? Well, as you see, all lower highs, right? And then this imbalance respecting this last candle. Even if I drew it, I know I'm doing way too much right now, but I hope this is helpful. Look at that. See that? You got to see these last up candles. And what did they do? Fuck me, dude. They came all the way back, and I knew it, dude. I knew it. I was sitting there on the phone looking at it. I was like, bruh. I'm like, they're going to come and wipe what? This trend line phantom of liquidity. Like, you can't miss this. Like, look at this. Like, dude, they even came all the way here. Did they come right here? Oh, nope, they didn't. Not right there. But they came here, though, for sure. All right, so let's take a look. This little phantom, trend line phantom right there. See that? See all this liquidity right there? Look at the higher lows, real easy. I mean, bro, this was easy right here. And then they just wiped it at the end, dude. That's crazy. So, still made this video long. I wanted to make this short, but anyways, you know what the demo is. We are still pushing up and not even tripping on this pullback right here. So, it's very simple. Very simple. We've been saying this, pushing up, and we're still in that video from June 22nd where we retraced back and we pushed up. We're still in that mode. But we should be pushing up again. So, whoops. Beautiful, man. I'm just amazed. So, but it is a big reaction, but that's pretty much a sell-off for the end of the week. But any buyers right there? But that was pretty hard right there, man. I don't know. And to be honest, this would normally look like a break of structure, but to be honest with you, it's not. It's just a range. And if you look at the range, where the range came from, it's originally from right here. So right here, let's take a look here. Oh, you don't say. Well, we missed the 61 there. Came below the 50. I like this level for the range. I don't know where else I would put this fib. I can't put it here. Wouldn't make sense unless you did that, which is the last really energetic part of the move. That is 50%. Bodies are sitting there. And we're just retracing back. This is nothing to be. I expect higher highs and higher lows for the rest of the movement. And then what's it called? Nice little divergence right here. Dow pushed down. Okay, right here, and we had higher lows there. Just strength to the top side, and fucking dollar also came more down. So that's what you would want to see for us pushing up. Look at that. That pool looked like it's about to get swept hard. So that's why I we're going to be coming down more again here. So with dollar, and that will push us back up. And I don't think there's anything else to say. Hope you had a good week. You guys take care. Have a good weekend. God bless.